Grief is something that we all encounter, yet each experience is profoundly personal. Today, I'm going to walk you through the 5 stages of grief: anger, denial, bargaining, depression, and acceptance, so that you can see how it affects each of us. Understanding these stages can deepen our ability to navigate our emotions during challenging times. Denial. Denial serves as a protective barrier, shielding us from the full potential impact of loss. This stage helps us to cope with the overwhelming rush of emotions that can be too intense to face all at once. It gives us the necessary time to gradually absorb the reality of our situation at a pace that we can handle. Anger. Anger often emerges as a response to feeling helpless and vulnerable. It provides a temporary structure to the void created by the loss. This anger may be directed towards inanimate objects, strangers, friends, or even family. Sometimes it's even directed at ourselves or the person we've lost. Though it may feel endless, this anger is a normal part of the healing process. Bargaining. Bargaining typically involves the endless loop of what ifs and only if statements. In this stage, we dwell on what could have been done differently to prevent the loss or mitigate its impact in our life. Bargaining can involve negotiating with God, pleading for a way out of our despair, and clinging to a time when things seemed better. Depression. Depression comes as a deep sadness that often sets in after the initial shock and bargaining have passed. This stage is marked by the heavy realization of the loss and its impact on our life. It's a time when the full weight of what has happened begins to settle in. You might find yourself more quiet and being more reflective in your own space. As you start to understand how this loss will affect your life moving forward. Acceptance. Acceptance is often misunderstood as a stage where we are all right with what has happened. Instead, it is where we accept the reality that our lives have been permanently changed, and we have to start to find new ways to live with this change. In acceptance, we begin to see ways forward and gradually start to look outward toward the future. Getting through these stages isn't a straight path. You might bounce or vacillate between them, and that's totally normal. Here are 5 ways to cope and integrate these experiences into your daily life. Number 1, feel your emotions. Embrace your feelings without judgment. Activities like yoga and jogging can help channel some of that energy and reduce stress levels that may be building up in your body. Engage in creative arts like painting and crafting for expressive releases. Cooking and baking offers soothing routineness and a sense of accomplishment, while music provides deep emotional connection and comfort. Number 2, talk it out. Keeping in open communication with your friends, family, or a therapist is an important step in moving forward. If talking about it to another person is hard, try writing it in a journal. Expressing your thoughts helps to lighten your emotional load and brings clarity. Number 3, get some help. Reaching out to a grief counselor or a therapist shows strength. These professionals often tailor strategies and insights that can help you navigate your grief more effectively. Number 4, start a ritual. Establish personal rituals that provide comfort and a sense of order. This could be anything from daily meditation, routine walks, or setting aside time for hobbies that help you to feel more connected and grounded. And number 5, look after yourself. Incorporate self-care into your daily routine. Ensure you eat well, drink water, maintain a healthy sleep schedule, and engage in physical activities. Setting boundaries and allowing yourself to say no are also vital for conserving energy and prioritizing yourself and your healing. My name is Gerald. I'm your advocate, and I am always advocating for you. Here's the bottom line to the story. Grief is not something that you have to go through alone. Whether you're navigating through the waves of grief or finding your way towards acceptance, know that support is out here. And it's okay to reach out for it. Grief is challenging for us all, but you don't have to face it alone. Remember, it is okay to feel, to ask for help, and to take things one step at a time. Let's continue to advocate for one another, to learn, to grow, and to heal together. Your voice is very important here, and I look forward to hearing from you. Here's where I need your help. I would like to shift this conversation to the comments. Drop your story, offer support to someone who's hurting, or just spread some hope, love, and positivity. If this message spoke to you or touched you, or if you know someone struggling with grief, please pass it along. Together, we can support each other through every stage of grief, sharing strength, understanding, as well as community. Here are 3 things that I need for you to do, starting today. Keep pushing, keep living, and keep healing.